A crumpled carrier bag on the passenger seat of my Mini Cooper held a gift not meant for me. A silver cufflink engraved with TW, a silent intruder that unraveled my wife's secret and left my heart in tatters. I was knackered after a long shift at the Manchester branch of my IT firm, pulling into our terraced house in Coralton just after 7 p.m. on a dreary August evening. The rain tapped against the windscreen as I grabbed my umbrella, but something caught my eye. A crumpled Waitrose bag on the passenger seat, left there from the day before when I'd nipped out for a cheeky scone. Inside was a small velvet box, and when I opened it, a pair of silver cufflinks gleamed back at me, one engraved with TW. My initials are RB, Robert Baxter. My wife, Sophie, a primary school teacher with a knack for baking, had no reason to buy me cufflinks, let alone ones with someone else's initials. Sophie was in the kitchen when I stormed in, the cufflink box trembling in my hand. "Love, care to explain this?" I asked, my Manchester accent thick with disbelief. Her face drained of color, and she stammered, It's nothing, Rob, just a mistake." But I wasn't having it. I'd noticed her late staff meetings and the odd text she'd hide when I walked in. The cufflinks were the proof I didn't want. After some prodding, she confessed her affair partner, Thomas Whitaker, a posh estate agent from Didsbury, had left the gift in my car by mistake after a lunch meeting where they'd borrowed it. They'd been sneaking around for months, using our car as their cover. I felt like I'd been gut-punched. Sophie sobbed, explaining how Thomas's charm and promises of a grander life had lured her away from our modest life. Mia, our 4-year-old daughter, our Sunday roasts, the life we'd built in this rainy city. I kicked her out that night, telling her to stay with her sister in Stockport. Alone with Mia, I struggled through bedtime stories, her innocent questions about Mummy cutting deeper than I'd admit. Days turned to weeks, and I buried myself in work, avoiding the pub with mates who'd ask too many questions. But one rainy afternoon, I drove past the canal near Castlefield where Sophie and I used to walk. Mia, strapped in the back, asked for a picnic. Against my better judgment, I called Sophie. She met us there, her eyes red, carrying a Tupperware of her famous Victoria sponge. We sat in silence, the canal reflecting the gray sky as Mia giggled between us. As the rain softened to a drizzle, I watched Sophie wipe cake crumbs from Mia's face, her hands trembling with a love I couldn't deny. The cufflink, now a bitter relic in my drawer, had exposed her betrayal. But this moment, our daughter's laughter bridging the gap, stirred something in me. I didn't forgive her then, not fully, but I saw the woman I'd married beneath the mistakes. "Let's try," I whispered, and her tearful nod under the Manchester sky felt like the first step toward mending a heart I thought was lost. Sometimes, a stranger's gift can break you, and if you're brave, begin to heal you too.